سلام 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 سلام. Peaceful, 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 peace. Peaceful, 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 peace. I pray for all of us to choose the path that's right. Live in Allah every day of our life.
You are giving into what your friends want you to do, what your parents want you to do. I want this, I want that. Every human being is giving in to someone or to something. We are all slaves. No one is free. The Muslim man and the Muslim women, all of us are subjugated. All of us are slaves to Allah.
Do you know what Islam says? It says that life's the greatest test. It says that life's a borrowed space, returned upon rest. A complete way, a complete way.
Assalamu alaikum. We have Brother Abdur Rahim Green from England, and subject for today is Women in Islam, Liberated or Subjugated. I request Brother Abdur Rahim Green to address the gathering.
إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له وما يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله وبعد. خير الحديث كتاب الله وخير الحدي حدي محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وشر الأمور محدثاتها وكل محدثة بدعة وكل بدعة ضلالة وكل ضلالة في النار. We begin by praising Allah. We praise Him, we seek His help, and we ask for His forgiveness. We seek refuge with Allah from the evil of ourselves and from the evil consequence of our evil actions. Whomsoever Allah guides, there is none to misguide, and whomsoever Allah leaves to go astray, there is none to guide. And I testify and bear witness that Allah alone is worthy of worship, and that Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam is the worshipper of Allah and His final messenger. After that, the best speech is the book of Allah, and the best guidance is the guidance of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam. And the worst of all the affairs are those matters that have been newly introduced into the religion. And all those matters that have been newly introduced into the religion of Islam, they are innovations. And all of the innovations are misguidance. All misguidance is going astray, and all the going astray is in the fire. So when we are talking about today's subject, women in Islam, liberated or subjugated, we have to understand one very important point. And the very important point that we have to understand is the very essence of Islam, the very foundation of this religion. The word Islam itself means submission. Therefore, all Muslims are in a state of subjugation. In fact, every human being in this planet submits to someone or to something. Everybody submits to someone or to something. If we think about our ideas of right and wrong, of good and evil, where do most human beings get these ideas from? These ideas of right and wrong, good and evil, what we should do, what we shouldn't do, what is appropriate behavior, what is inappropriate behavior. From where do human beings get these ideas? So I'm going to ask you, my audience,
Where do you think they get their ideas of right and wrong, good and evil, what we should do, what we shouldn't do? Where do they get these ideas from? Where's the first source of information, do you think? Huh? Okay, if you put your hands up, I'll ask you. It's easier because, okay, how about you, uncle? No. I said not as Muslims. I said not Muslims. I said generally the human beings. From your parents. Thank you. The first source you get, the first source of information from where you get your ideas of right and wrong, good and evil, what I should do, what I shouldn't do, is from your parents. Yes? Okay. What else? From your parents. From... No. Okay. Scriptures and holy books. That's true. Religions. What else? How about you over there, brother? Friends. Absolutely. How many people in the world do things because their friends want them to do it? Even they know it's wrong. Even they think this thing is a bad thing, but because their friends are telling them, come on, let's do it, they do it. What is that? That is submitting to your friends. You are giving into what your friends want you to do. You are giving into what your religion or your scriptures tell you to do. You are giving into what your parents want you to do. What other things do human beings give into? Huh? Teachers, leaders. Where is another very powerful source of information, especially in the world today? The media. Absolutely. The media. So many people are imitating what they see on TV, what they hear on the radio. So these are just some of the sources of influence. The other thing that we submit to is our enemies. Many people do what their enemies want them to do. Yes? India, of course, has a history of, 300 years of British rule. And you can see that the British have left their mark in India, true or not? Yes. In fact, the fact that I am speaking to you today in English and you can understand me shows the influence of the, well, I don't want to say the enemy, maybe that's too strong a word these days, but there was a time for sure when the British was the enemy, the occupier, the colonial occupiers. So the influence of your enemy in your life, on a big scale or even on a small scale, as anyone who's been bullied at school will know. What other thing? I just want one more thing. And this thing is not from the outside. Nafs. Yes, your passions, your desires. I want this, I want that. That feeling that you want something from in yourself, what I want to do. And then you give into it. You submit to it. You are subjugated by it. If we understand this, my brothers and sisters, then you must understand every human being is a slave. Every human being is giving in to someone or to something. And nobody